But anyway, just came over to, hopefully we'll have a big crowd down in Orlando and so forth. All those who can get down there, I'm sure we'll try their best to get there. So hopefully we'll have a bunch of Gamecocks and have a good game. I was telling our guys today, this is a game that we talk about for 8 months. So it's a huge game. Bowl game's a huge game. And last year's bowl game, somebody told me there wasn't a single person in China that ever heard of Jadeveon Clowney. Now they all know who he is. After that hit was shown for 8 months. So if we can do something special, the replays will go on for 8 months. So it's a huge game. Bowl games are huge now. They really are. So hopefully we get ready to play our best down there. Okay.
Steve, with such a young team, I mean, what does this do for next year? I mean, to have these practices, practice time, and you got so many kids coming back.
Oh, I don't know what it does for next year. We've never really talked too much about that till spring practice gets here, to tell you the truth. But we let the young guys scrimmage a little bit after practice, that's all. So we get a little extra with them. But we're trying to get our guys ready to go win a ball game down in Orlando. That's the big thing right now. Spring ball and off-season workouts, that'll get us ready for next year. So we don't really talk much about next year.
Do you have a feeling about getting down there early versus getting down there a little bit later? Some teams take different approaches.
No, we have the same approach. We have the same approach that we go day after Christmas. A lot of the northern teams come a day early. I think they want some good weather, stuff like that. But I tell you what, usually after about 6 days, the guys are ready to play a ball game and get home. So I think that's plenty of time to be down there.
At any point this year, did you wonder when Shaq Rowland was going to click, when it was going to click for him?
Shaq Rowland?
Yeah.
Don't you remember about the third play of the season?
Yeah, but then I remember the next 4, 5, or 6 games too.
Well, he had a little issue that wasn't entirely all his fault, where he had to miss 3 games. But he worked his way back in there, and he's really made some nice plays the last couple of games. That fade route he called against Clemson. He actually called one against Florida, but he slightly bobbled it, and they didn't give it to him. But the one against Clemson, we were actually watching it today. He barely got a foot in. The guy had him covered. I don't know how he called it. Just we had so many plays like that in that Clemson game. That, golly, how'd that happen for us? But good fortune smiles on us in Williams-Brice Stadium, and our fans have been very helpful. That's why we've won 18 in a row there, no question. Good things have been happening for us.
Shaq's body control in the air particularly is pretty amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, and he caught the long one there. It was sort of he was trying to stretch the ball in the end zone when he fumbled it, to tell you the truth. He caught it, took 2 steps, and was trying to take it out of this end, and shove it across the goal line, and he fumbled it. And the referee said you have to take the ball to the ground. So even though he caught it and took a couple of steps, he turned it loose, and it was considered no catch.
You've been coaching football a long time, obviously, and been to a lot of bowl games. Has your approach changed much over the years?
No, same, pretty much same. The importance now is changed for all of us. The importance is changed for really all college coaches and so forth, because it's usually the only game that hits you with the Gatorade bucket or the ice water bucket. By the way, I got Fleetwood back today. I got one of the 2 that hit me. The players got a big kick out of that too. He was on a knee here in special teams, and so I got Fleetwood. I got to get Kelsey Quarles. He's next in line, but he's watching me everywhere I go now. So it's gonna be tough to get Kelsey, but I got one of the 2 today.
The whole bucket or just a cup? I mean, how did you get Fleetwood back?
I had the little container of the ice bucket. No, the big bucket.
Well, other than an ice bucket,
it was not that big. It was big enough I could lift it. That was for sure. But he was on the knee watching the punting and so forth, so I got him pretty good.
Well, other than the importance of the ice bucket, what were the other things?
Well, the players realize it's not all that funny to get hit with that thing. Have y'all ever been hit with one?
No.
Well, it's not a lot of fun unless you're expecting it. If you're expecting it, you get your Gore-Tex on it. All right, hit me, But when you're not, and the other day they got me. They come all the way down the visor and the hat, and it took a while to get out, but that's okay.
You gonna coach that in it? You gonna coach it up any of this during ball prep?
Well, you notice some coaches say you can hit me on the back, but don't hit my hair. There's some of those out there. You've probably seen those coaches that don't get hit in the hair.
Saban got mad at him after the national championship when he got hit.
Oh, he got hit with the bucket and the stuff 1 year. But anyway, they only hit him on the shoulders usually now. But that's the bowl game. That's the importance of it. Yeah.
Did you ever think that your quarterback running the ball would be such an important part of your offense?
That's what Connor Shaw does. He's runner and passer. He runs just as well as he passes just as well as he runs. That's why he's a winner. That's why we've won so many games. You look back, 3rd and 8, shoot, everybody's covered. They got a good pass rush. He runs out there and makes the first down. We start all over again. So his record speaks for itself. 20 touchdown passes, only 1 interception. And he's had a fabulous career. Hopefully he can top it off with one more victory.
Was that kind of him running the ball? Was that kind of an evolutionary thing, or did it kind of?
Well, he did all that in high school, and of course we started the zone read, quarterback keeping, quarterback draws, all that kind of stuff. And that was the only run play we could find against Clemson last game. Nothing else was working very well.
How much of Mike Davis's lack of production in the last 3 games was health, or how much was other factors?
He had nowhere to go. We didn't block very well. 15 carries, 25 yards the other day. That was we were whiffing up front. We were whiffing and not getting any movement. And the only play was quarterback draw and Pharaoh running a little bit. That was all we had. So that's what we had to try to do. All right. What you got?
You disappointed in Mike Christian? Seasonal transfer?
No. Sometimes if it's not working, players need to move on. Yeah. That's what.
You were going to